How's it going, everybody? And we're going to jump right into this game before we, do our formal introductions, because in the middle of simming, George Kirby is working on a no-hitter. Now, two Mariners errors don't help. I think he's had a couple of walks, but here we go. Kirby in the 7th. So, not fully there yet, but flirting with history out in Oakland. 1-2 to Tyler Whitaker. Ripped foul. So it'll be interesting to see if Kirby can keep this going.
Ball.
Now Kirby's at 70 pitches, so his pitch count looks good. Stamina might be a concern. Control might be a concern as we get later here into this game.
Here we go.
But, I mean, he's in the final stretch here. Let's see what he can do. And he's gotten Whitaker to look at that pitch, and it's a full count now. There's a ball. So, no hitter still alive, but another base runner for Oakland. We are up 7-0. And that's past. Oh no, he takes it to the bag himself, but then, well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not quite sure how that play went down, only because the player lock camera is very hard for me to follow the ball. But that's into center field. That's gonna be caught. So the no-hitter's still alive. I think that was considered an error on the second baseman that last play, but I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. You'll see the box score at the end of this, though. Lawrence Butler takes a fastball inside. Kirby's stamina is still great, a little bit past halfway. Ooh, and he's hit by the pitch. It's that control, though, that's really starting to get us. Giving up some walks. Now he can't find, he's giving up some, just bad balls there. That's a a cutter in the dirt.
Count 1-0.
So base runners at first and second for Austin Charles.
That's ball 2.
And Kirby falls behind once again, 2-0. 3-0, fastball misses. He's in danger of loading the bases. That's a get-me-over fastball for a strike. So 3-1 to Charles. And that's hit into right center. And I think it drops. Yes, it must drop because he ran and scored. So that's the no-hitter gone. Austin Charles breaks it up for Oakland, and they score a run too, but it doesn't matter as the boys come back. And we actually ended up losing this series in Oakland. We've kind of really scuffled coming into June, but let's hope. We're hoping to turn it around, as that's still a good start by Kirby regardless. 8 strikeouts, a couple of walks, and a couple of errors from his team. All right, so now we take on the Brewers. But before we do that, we have injury news. Cade Doughty out with a fractured hand for 1 to 2 months. So that means we got to call somebody up to play second while he's gone. We could stick Rivas out there, but, don't love Rivas that much. I mean, I like him on the bench. But instead, we are going to call up Robby Sabel. So there is Sabel's AA stats this year: 206 at-bats, 19 runs, a home run, so he doesn't hit for power, 22 RBIs, but that average an OPS at 330 and 790. So, he's one of our top prospects. We acquired him from Philadelphia. I think he's 20 or 21 years old, so he's really young. And, I've had some hype around him, but I wanted to give Doughty a chance, but now it's Sabel who gets the opportunity. So we'll play his debut right now. All right, we start this series against the Brewers, and we are facing Freddie Peralta. Sabel in the 9th spot, lefty batter. Interesting batting stance, I'll give him that. Fouls off that first pitch, wearing the number 8. I don't know what number he wears in real life, so in the game he wears like 85 or something. So I was just like, no, we're not gonna have football numbers in this franchise. So I just gave him the number 8. Don't really know if that's accurate, but that's what he has. And maybe I'll do some Googling and figure it out later. So his first at bat is a ground out. Now I get this play in but I probably shouldn't have, just because I don't play player lock at all, and I forgot what the buttons were. Because, you know, if anyone plays Lord of the Show or anything like that, they sometimes, I don't know if they do it now, but they used to switch the buttons, and so I can never remember. So, only get the fielder's choice. I don't know if they'll give that an error or not, or give me an error or not, but whatever, who cares. 2-1 Brewers. Sabel fouls off the fastball at the top of the zone. We are in the bottom of the 6th, a good pitcher's duel. Second at bat for Robby. Slider backs him off the plate. That makes sense. He's really leaning over there. 2-2 now with the fastball inside. God, Peralta only at 48 pitches. I'm player locking this game. That's a number if I were to, be hitting for everybody. But no. Dude has been efficient. Sabel fouls off that pitch way inside. Takes that curveball in. So full count for him. Kyle Tucker on deck. Imagine being in front of Kyle Tucker. Man. Must be nice. Sabel up the middle. Base hit. There's his first MLB hit. And it's a single. We'll take those. I'm sure his family is in the crowd. Probably happy about that. I don't know. We'll imagine that they are. Bottom 8. Still 2-1 Brewers. Sabel 1 for 2. First pitch swinging. Chopper to second. And, the throw's over at the first baseman's head. So Sabel will reach base 2 times out of his 3 plate appearances today. So not at all a bad debut. But we still lose this game. Freddie Peralta goes 6 1/3, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts. Logan Gilbert goes 7. Gave up 2 runs, couldn't get the W, couldn't get it in the end, and that is the ball game. We've got game 2 though coming up, and it should be a good one as we play Brandon Woodruff. All right, picking things up here against game 2 against the Brewers. Yuri Perez versus Brandon Woodruff, like we said, and top 2, we're going to see a fly ball here to center field, Julio Rodriguez. And Mariners have been scuffling here. We haven't done too hot. Losing series, we should be winning. We're down a game here against the Brewers as we try to even up the series. And, we gotta, the sim gods don't like me. That's really what it is. The MLB The Show sim gods just do not care for me. We don't simulate very well. So I guess I have to play all 162 next season. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I don't have time, and we'd never get through anything. But, we'll just have to hope that we can improve and make improvements to this team. It's our bullpen, and, we're not very clutch either. So sometimes our offense is a little bit streaky, but we're off to a good start here. 1 man on with 1 out. Bryce Terang going the other way, doing Bryce Terang things, and Ke'Bryan Hayes taking a ball down low. The Brewers are very familiar with Ke'Bryan Hayes. Drafted by the Pirates, played a few years with the Pirates, and then we acquired him in I think, year 2. Right at the start of year 2. And 1-1 count. Terang stays put. Woodruff working him low. 2-1. Do we send Bryce here? Woodruff deals, and good cut from Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swung on and missed, though.
He's going.
Here's Terang. He's on the move. That's a low ball, and Terang steals second with ease. Stolen base number 11. I feel like we should let Terang run more when at least we're playing. I know the simulation might not do it, but I like seeing Terang go. Ground ball to third. Ke'Bryan grounds out to his fellow at third baseman, and it's 2 men out. Runners in scoring position though for Craig Nunez. Nunez has worked his average back up to 270. Everyday first baseman. He got some time off in May for his, not so great start, but he's turning things around. Takes a ball low, 1-0. Mariners need to score here. That's hit hard into left field, but the left fielder's there. Hard hit ball right at him. Bad luck for the Mariners. Good play by him, though. Barely had to move. Woodruff looking good here early. On to the third, 2-2 count. Jonathan Scope is down looking. Yuri Perez looking good. And that's a base hit. Alberto Mondesi gets on base. Leadoff man on for the for the Brewers with 2 outs. You know, if there's one thing I like about the Brewers, I like this little rebrand, I guess, that they did. I think it was in 2021. It looks good. These are sharp, like, these are good colors. I like the gold and blue. And it pops, so big fan. Another strikeout for Yuri Perez in the 3rd. So the pitcher's given up a couple base runners, but they're able to make quick work of the rest of the offense here and shut everything down. So a good pitcher's duel here as we wrap up the first third of this ball game. Robby Sabel was on base twice, 1 for 3 in his debut. 2 for 3. Oh, okay, so they scored that a base hit. Okay. That's not a good pitch to swing at, but you're facing the Brewers' ace. Woodruff able to throw it on to first, so not a great at-bat, but it's okay. Sabel's really young. We'll allow it. We'll allow a few at-bats. He's going to have some growing pains here in the MLB. Kyle Tucker, though, strikes out. Can't allow that. Boo. But Yuri Perez meeting Woodruff. William Contreras down on strikes. Christian Walker down on strikes. He can't believe it. So both pitchers just looking excellent. That's the name of the game, I guess. Yuri Perez, I'm really excited about him. Even in real life, I was really excited about him with the Marlins. I was watching all of his starts. So I hope, I know they shut him down. So I hope that he's able to succeed in the majors, because that seems like that's the one thing the Marlins are really good at doing, is developing effective pitchers for the most part. I mean, you've got Sandy Alcantara, who had a down year last year, but still great. Yuri Perez looked great. Pablo Lopez now with the Twins. He's a decent pitcher. He's pretty good. Can't complain about him. So the Marlins could just get some offense going. Develop some offense, acquire some offensive pieces. They could be a fun team. I like the Marlins. I can't hate them. Juan Soto down on strikes. What's new in this game is Haniger rips that foul. Haniger 0 for 1. 40 pitches for Woodruff through 2 1/3. And when you're going to swing at changeups like that, what do you expect really to happen? 0-2. Good changeup. Can Woodruff strike out the side? Cal Raleigh coming up to bat. He's 0 for 1. I don't think it was a strikeout, though. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. That's bad. 0-1 as he swings at that curveball in the dirt. Somehow doesn't chase the fastball inside. 1-1, evens that count. 2-1. It's the breaking stuff, I guess. We just can't lay off the breaking pitches, but fastballs, easy takes. And he swings and misses at that 4-seamer. 2-2. Woodruff 1 pitch away from striking out the side in the bottom of the 4th. And that's hit that fastball to center field. And the center fielder looks up, leaps, can't make the catch, and it's gone. Wow, Woodruff 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but Cal Raleigh gets a hold of that fastball, turns it around for his 11th home run of the year, and he gives the Mariners a 1-0 lead. I bet Woodruff wants that pitch back. He probably did not mean to put that there, but we make him pay. And Cal Raleigh with that 98 power versus righties sends one to the seats. Craig Nunez now in the 5th with 1 out. Good play by the shortstop, but Craig has some speed, and he's able to beat it out for a 1-out base hit for Robby Sabel. Sabel, first pitch to right field, and gone. No doubt about that one. Sabel with his first career home run, and he gets it in his 2nd career game against Brandon Woodruff. And he puts the Mariners on top, extends the lead 3-0. Already, Cade Doughty probably starting to sweat a little bit, knowing his job might be up for grabs. You never know. But Sabel off to a hot start in his major league career. On to the 6th we go. Kevin Smith, yes, base hit up the middle. One thing I will say about this Brewers yellow, I like it. It's a pretty color. but it's kind of hard to read these names. Stephen Kwan to right field off the wall, and that will score. Kevin Smith from first, RBI double from Kwan, and it is a 3-1 ball game. I like Stephen Kwan, he's fun. William Contreras, the cleanup batter, 2 men out now, down 0-1. Fastball inside from Perez. Losing a bit of stamina, getting a little bit tired, but still feeling relatively confident. But you can tell with that stamina going down, the control maybe isn't there. As that's a pitch in the dirt. Contreras is able to lay off, and the runner will move up to third. Wasn't really paying attention. So Kwan at third. 3-1 count. 2 outs. That's a good pitch. Dang. 3-2. That's a risky pitch, too, to do 3-2. I mean, I guess really it's not. You have 2 outs and you have runners at the corners, but whatever. It's 3-2. The pitch. There's ball 4. That's okay. Christian Walker takes a strike. Pitch number 90. He's fouled off. Quickly now 0-2. Trying to get out of the 6th. That's a fastball. That's way high. Might be a bit of a tough task to get him out of the 6th. To right field. Tucker back at the warning track. At the wall. Crashes into the wall but makes the catch. And that'll end the half inning. All right, Albert Nieve. Coming in. We called him up as we sent Steven down. He's played 1 game here for us. And my biggest concern for him right now is control. That's a hard hit ball to center, but Julio's there. Control and hard hit balls. The control is not really there. That's another hard hit ball. That one will find some outfield grass. But he's just kind of wild. He's really young though. He's doing really well in AAA, so I just thought I'd give him a chance. He gives some heart attacks here. Julio with the range, man. Any other center fielder can't make that play. 2 outs now, 2-2. There's a swing and a foul. Kevin Smith scored the only Brewers run, and he's going to get called out on a good inside fastball from Nieve. And so, heart attack, it's a little intense, but he got through it. It's still a 3-1 ball game as Craig Nunez draws a walk. 1 out for Sabel. That's a good hard hit ball to the second baseman. And Sabel will beat it out. So we got some speedy boys able to beat out these infield hits. Kyle Tucker. He's been quiet in that leadoff spot, but Woodruff is out of the game. 1 out. And you can't put that curveball there. You just can't do that. Tucker, no doubt about it, home run to right field. Similar spot where Sabel went deep. And Tucker opens this one up just a little bit, 6-1 Mariners. His 11th of the year. So he and Cal Raleigh, working together here, matching each other on home runs. Sabel with a 2-2 count, facing a lefty, first lefty he's ever faced in the pros. And a blooper into right. Oh, and a diving play by Tyrone Taylor. I believe that's Tyrone. Yes, it is Tyrone Taylor. Wow, that was a good play. Rob Sabel of another base hit. Good defense from the Brewers right fielder. And here we go, on to the 9th. We're going to show this full frame here, this full 9th. Because Matt Brash in 11 games has not given up a run. And Matt Brash, I was a Matt Brash doubter. First couple seasons of this franchise. But he has really come into his own as an elite bullpen arm for us this year. And so I really wanted you guys to kind of get a look at what Brash can do. Gets some weak contact there with the pitch inside. And Julio has been busy manning center field out there today. He's made a ton of plays. So it's 7-1 Mariners. 1 out in the 9th. Here is Christian Walker, 0 for 2. He's had a dreadful series so far. Only 1 hit. He's had a walk. Not his best. Probably itching to get out of Seattle. So, Brash has a 4-seam slider, changeup, and curve. And Not great stamina. He's pretty young. But he has been pitching quite well for us this season so far. Probably will try to get him into more games that I play, assuming his, energy levels are still good. Just because the bullpen management, the way the CPU manages the bullpen, it just is not great. So you kind of have to throw guys around to make sure everyone gets adequate starts, or else, your middle relievers are going to get 80 games, whereas, your setup men would get 2. So you really got to kind of make sure everybody spread the wealth a little bit. It's kind of silly. I really hope one year San Diego Studios just decides to give some love to franchise mode. There's a strikeout from Brash. Christian Walker, sit back down, sir. I like the new scouting system. I'm not very good at it, but I think it's better than what it used to be. But they need to really work on player tuning, and that's the ball game. Player development, progression, all that kind of stuff. CPU management. Anyways, that is your ball game. Matt Brash coming in and slamming the door. Not really a safe situation, but it's just kind of nice to see him do well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Matt Brash experience. Robby Sabel hits his first home run. Kyle Tucker and Kyle Raleigh continue to hit bombs. And we tied this series up against the Brew Crew 7-1. And that's not bad. We'll take that. We're trying to get back on track. And Yuri Perez gets his 7th win of the season. What a great game. What a great game. So, that'll do it for me, you guys. A bit of a longer video today as we covered a lot of ground here. I hope you guys liked what you saw. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. Friday, we'll have a new series on the channel. Not necessarily baseball related, but I'm starting a new Rainbow Six Siege series. So I hope you guys will check it out. But if you're just here for baseball, that's cool too. We'll have more baseball on the channel coming up. So take care, guys, and have a great rest of y'all's day.